Hola Bilbao, hello, EDP. My name is Péter Márki-Zay. I'm an economist. I'm the father of 7 children. I'm the mayor of a town called Hódmezővásárhely in South Hungary, and I'm the president of Hungary for All People's Party, and I'm a European Democrat. Ever since I got into politics 8 years ago, my friends and family were attacked by Orbán's Fidesz party and their press. They were the victims of false allegations, smear campaigns. My wife was working as a midwife, and he had to stop working because he was portrayed as a baby killer. My son was teaching at a government school. He was fired from his position. And 2 months ago, as a huge scandal, the police chief of our small city committed suicide after being attacked by Fidesz with a false private life smear campaign. So believe me, coming from Hungary, when I tell you, we know exactly what you are facing at the European level, when you're facing the threat from Orbán and Putin. Orbán used to be a local threat in Hungary. Now he's like a virus. He is representing authoritarian populist rule, not only being represented and giving his ideas, lending his help to Trump's campaign, to the initiators of Brexit, but also serving dictators like Putin, Xi Jinping, Erdogan. So believe me when I tell you that, we know the threat, the virus that is threatening your countries. Just because I was elected mayor in my town 3 times as an opposition mayor, Fidesz, Orbán's party, denied financial support from our city. We lost millions of euros in development support. Yet we never stopped fighting for democracy, fighting for rule of law. We were always keen on defending our freedoms. The freedom of municipalities, the freedom of speech, gathering, the freedom of churches and religion, the freedom of the judiciary, the freedom of the press, the freedom from corruption, and the freedom of private life. Together with similar free-spirited centrist Democrats in Hungary, we founded Hungary for All as a movement in 2019. Then we created our own party before the European elections in 2023, Hungary for All People's Party. It was us who initiated a cooperation amongst all opposition parties against Orbán. We organized the first ever primary elections in Hungary in 2021. And as a surprise winner, I became the prime ministerial candidate against Orbán of the entire Hungarian opposition in 2022. 800,000 participated at these first ever primaries. Although we did not succeed due to a number of irregularities, blatant electoral fraud, a huge populist campaign spending 10% of the Hungarian GDP on populist measures like a 13th-month pension, 6 months extra salary for soldiers and policemen, and all kinds of wage increases, spending billions of forints. They also spent billions of euros, actually, for a nasty campaign alleging that if I become prime minister, that we would increase prices of energy, food, gasoline, we would decrease pensions, and we would perform sex change operations on minors without parental consent, and we would take them all to die in Ukraine in a bloody war. After all this, Orbán is able to do this because of his grip on the media and of the public discourse in Hungary. We know exactly what you're facing if the likes of Orbán become present in your political life as well. So, after visiting Brussels a couple of times in the last few years, I met Sandor Gózzi, and we realized how good a match we can be for each other. Representing EDP in Hungary and having representation in the European Parliament and politics on the European level, together we can fight corruption, we can fight for democracy, because democracy is all we need. And together, working together with you, we can stop Orban and we can stop Putin. Thank you.